Hey there, everybody. I'm King 5 meteorologist Leah Pezzetti. It is Monday, April 6th, and it's been a beautiful day across western Washington. It's also been a really important day in global history. The Artemis 2 mission to the moon officially did their lap around the moon, got some great photos, which they're now ingesting, sending back to Earth, and we'll analyze those in the coming days. So a really amazing thing to see up in space. I hope everybody got to follow along on that journey. They're now heading back to Earth, and they will splash down off San Diego's coast on Friday. But we're not here to talk about space. We are here to talk about what's going on in our own atmosphere. Let's take a check of your forecast. My goodness, did you feel the warmth in western Washington today? On this Monday, temperatures skyrocketed into the 60s and 70s, unseasonably warm for this time of the year. Here are a few looks around the sound on this Monday evening. As of just about 6 o'clock, we see blue sky, some fair weather clouds rolling through, overall really pleasant conditions. As we take a look at the last couple of days, actually the last 2 weeks specifically, we've been staying mostly in the 50s, a couple cooler days into the 40s, but look at April 1st. We hit 49 degrees. Since then, we've been gradually warming things up the last couple of days, eventually getting into the upper 60s yesterday, but today, we hit 73 degrees at SeaTac. That's closer to the record than it is to normal for this time of the year. Across the board, Puget Sound, we're a good 15 degrees, give or take a little bit, warmer than normal for this time of the year. Bellingham hit 64. That's not quite as drastic of a swing. The average in Bellingham is 56 for this time of the year. SeaTac, though, that 73 degrees, yeah, 57 is normal. Olympia hit 75 degrees. 57 is also normal for this time of the year. So exceptionally warm temperatures as of 6 p.m. Still hanging on to the 70s for a good chunk of the region, but we are cooling things down now. But you can see when we take a look at this difference compared to 24 hours ago, Puget Sound communities are trending warmer, anywhere from 1, 2, 3, upwards of 6 to 7 degrees warmer than this time yesterday. Look at the coast, though. Quileute, 21 degrees cooler than 24 hours ago. So coastal communities actually saw a cool down today. Puget Sound saw a warm up. As we head into our overnight hours, we'll hold on to 60s as long as the sun is up, but once that sun sets at 7:46, we will see conditions cooling down into the 50s. That's where we'll spend a good chunk of our late evening hours, and then eventually cooling into the 40s for our early morning hours tomorrow. Tuesday is going to be different than Monday. It will be sunny. I don't want you to look outside and say, oh, sunshine, it must be warm, it must be 70 again. No, you will be in for a rude awakening. Temperatures will plummet a good 10 to 15, even in some cases more than 15 degrees compared to their highs on Tuesday or on Monday. So Tuesday brings temperatures mostly into the 50s. Really not a lot of change for different cities, counties, regions. Everybody's going to be seeing those highs in those low to mid to upper 50s. An hourly breakdown of your Tuesday shows that we'll start the day with some cloud cover, and then we'll get that nice sunshine into the afternoon. And that'll be the trend the next couple of days, is sunshine does dominate. We are not keeping an eye on any rain chances for the time being. Here's a look at what we're seeing on this Monday evening. You see that low spinning west of California? That is going to dive closer to areas south of us and bring some rain chances into midweek, Wednesday into Thursday. But it stays south of us, so it doesn't look to do too much for us. What it'll actually do is create some rotation, creating offshore flow, kicking some warmer air into our region. So we'll actually warm up thanks to that low that's south of us into the next couple of days. Our next rainmaker arrives in the weekend. Playing this out into Saturday, you see that low that dropped down from the Gulf of Alaska. It does not look very structured at this point, so it doesn't look like it's going to do too much for us. Maybe some light showers as early as Saturday into Sunday as well, but at this point, this is not looking like it'll be a heavy rain event. Once again, the biggest impact is going to be temperatures. So we went from 60s and 70s on Monday to 50s on Tuesday. Tuesday is going to be our coolest day of the next couple, and then we continue to gradually warm up. We'll see that pattern shift that helps us warm into the mid to upper 60s by Friday. So Friday looks lovely, but then Friday into Saturday is going to be the same thing as what we're seeing today into tomorrow. It will be warm one day and much cooler the next. We have some shower chances on Saturday, but at this point, models are disagreeing a little bit as far as just how much rain will bring. Some models are showing next to nothing until kind of early next week. Other models are showing that we could see 1/4 of an inch by the weekend. So we'll keep an eye on that. But what we know right now is we'll definitely see that cool down into the weekend. We'll keep an eye on that shower potential, though. But that is an extended look at your forecast. Thanks for sticking with me. Be sure to stay with the King 5 weather team as we continue to bring you the very latest. But I hope everybody got out and enjoyed this early season summer-like weather on Monday.